You want me to start?
Hi, everyone. We are back for our second live of the day.
Second
We
live.
hope that you watched Lisa's live because it was so cool. Velvet stamping. We love that.
We love velvet
We
stamping.
love, love,
Yes.
love it.
Yes.
And today I'm getting a little early start on the holidays. So I'm going to
Yep.
share how to create these adorable
I
ornaments. Hi,
love those.
Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. Hi,
Hey,
Gina.
Gina. So I'm going to show how to make these cute little ornaments.
It's so
And for those of you that know me, know that I have 16 grandkids. So
for now.
a new one coming in February. Um, so I will be making 16 of these. And we're doing Christmas on Thanksgiving. So
Yeah. So that's why you got to hurry and just get it all done.
I have things in steps, yes, in stages. So I can work as I have time in between other things. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Isabel
Isabel.
and Gina. I think I said Gina, but okay. Um, so yeah, that's what we're doing today. And if you didn't catch Lisa's live, make sure you watch it over on YouTube because it is fabulous.
Thank you.
And it's kind of fun because she did Christmas too.
I did. I did.
Oh, thank you, Gina.
Ah.
And Lisa, I told her that last week. I said, "You just look so much better."
Well, haven't been on steroids for quite some time now, so
That
but
does help.
oh yeah, because man, my face, oh, it's so gross, so gross. I
Hey,
hate it,
Helen.
but I hate being sick more. So I'll deal with the fat face if I have to. But
Hey, Christine.
hi, good
I
morning or
I
afternoon,
know
everybody.
we have to deal with certain things when we aren't feeling well. But
Yeah.
let me think if there's any. I didn't really say any announcements at least as I was going to say them at the end. Next week, I am traveling,
Hmm.
and I leave on Monday. I'll return on Saturday. So I will not be doing a live. I am um, going out of town for a business meeting. So, and then I'm staying a few extra days because it happens to be in Fort Worth. And Julie McGuffey, who hosts BellaCon in her house every year for me, lives in Fort Worth or near Fort Worth. And so I'm going to go spend a few days with her too.
Yes, that's important.
Yep. And we're going to go visit a couple creatives that we met recently. Julie met one of them, and we both met the other one, and check out their work and see what they do and get to know them a little bit better. So it's always
Fun.
fun when you're able to get with other creatives and
Yes.
see what they do and get in their space, like their
Yes.
studio. I love that.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah,
I miss doing that.
I know. We're working on that.
Yeah.
Lisa came on. Lisa came on when I was live stream with Simon Hurley, but you'll watch it
Oh,
later.
okay.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
No worries, Gina, but you gotta watch it because it's really and it's really pretty what I did. Um,
Show it.
but it didn't. I can do that. It did not post on Facebook.
We're having a few issues,
Uh, Facebook.
but people were watching from Facebook.
Exactly. But it's not on Facebook. It's on yours, on your Ann Butler's.
Well, we'd rather have you rewatch it on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Okay. So
there's
yes, this is what I created.
that. Isn't that cool?
Just some velvet stamping. I used one of Anne's Christmas stamps. This is called, wait, let me, Snowflake Frenzy.
Yep,
is
it's
what
a
it's called.
background stamp, so she only had to do that
Yeah, just
impression
do
once.
it once and it just lays out beautifully. And then we added some beautiful trims from Glen Studios. And yeah, so velvet stamp, quick and easy. How long did this take me? Like
20 minutes,
yeah,
if that.
if
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes no time at all to
Takes longer to heat up the glue gun or plug it in, heat it up.
yes,
I have
considering
got
I forgot to plug my or
both
turn
of
mine on.
mine. I have 2 of them here, and I have them both turned on, so I'll be ready.
Yeah, see, I forgot until I needed it, and then I was like, "Oh, dang it." But it still worked. So,
Yep. Yep. Okay, so that's it for announcements. I want you to like, share, and comment #BellaCrafts so you can enter for the giveaway. You need a new glue gun. She doesn't. She just needs to remember to charge it
yeah.
and turn it on.
Yes, yes, because I've done that both now
Because
twice.
you can turn it on and forget to charge it, and then you're in trouble.
Yep,
Or you can have it all charged and not turn it on before the live.
I did today. Yeah, that was mine today. But it heated up quick though.
Yeah,
I mean,
mine's heating
it
up.
went
It's
fast. I was surprised.
actually dripping on my counter right now, so they both
Come
are.
on, man,
So
this glue gun is amazing.
it is, right?
This glue
It
gun.
is the
You
best glue
guys, if
gun.
you have not seen this, you'll have to
Okay,
check it
go
out.
ahead.
This
Oh,
is
you can't
Adtex.
because you don't have it turned on.
Huh?
But it has a light.
Oh, here, I can turn it on. But see, this is from Adtech, cordless, love it. But what I love the most, yes,
Spotlight.
spotlight. So those of you that are crafting at night, which is the majority of us, this is perfect. Love it. Oh my gosh, I love that glue gun.
Gina, it is Adtech.
Yes.
So I'm gonna switch my camera
All right.
and get started. I'm going to also fix this right here.
There you go.
And there I go.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to turn my computer so I can see if there's any questions that I have to answer right away. But I'm going to try and, so this is the glue gun I'm using. And I'm going to grab a little scrap of paper so that it can catch the drips if there are any. So I'm going to put my glue gun right here. And I have a second one heating up. But I'm going to move it off camera a little bit. Trying to get set up so it all looks good on camera. Sorry, guys. The things we do. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to create this adorable ornament with Scrabble tiles and several different textures of fabric and ribbon. It's just so cool and I love it. So to get started, you can use any kind of fabric you want. And I have a ruler here. So what I did was I tore my fabric and then I fringed it. So I pulled the threads out so that it would have that fringed edge right there. So this is going to be the bottom, and it is about just a little over 1.25 inches. You can make these any width you want. And then I took burlap at about 1.25 inches, and it's fabric, so I just pulled the threads out. I have one here so I can show you how I pulled the threads out. So if you don't know how to cut burlap, you simply cut between 2 lines, and then you'll have some fringe. So if you cut between the 2 lines, I'm going to cut this whole thing right here for you. If you cut between those 2 lines, and then I take that last thread and pull it, that automatically gives you the fringe. And I did that to both sides and the top and bottom. So I pulled one thread, and that just gives it some really cool texture. So I want to move all of that fringe out of the way. So that is my second layer. And then I took some of this glittery ribbon, and it comes about 2 inches wide. And I simply cut it in half. So this is about 1 inch. And I found the center, and then I just cut. And I cut between the 2 lines. So then on here, I also have a little tiny bit of fringe. And I do that on both sides. So here is my piece of ribbon. So you have those 3 layers. I'll pull them up so you can see them. So you have the fabric, the burlap, and then the glittered ribbon. And you're going to make that depending upon the name. Like Owen is a short name, so I didn't have to make it very long, but let me get one of my granddaughters, Eleanor, a very long name. So I had to make that much longer. So I got all my Scrabble tiles out, made all of my grandkids' names so that I would have them ready, and make sure I had enough. So I did the boys with the black tiles and the girls with the cream tiles. That way I had enough. But I just adjusted my fabric and my burlap and my ribbon according to the name. And you can see right here, the ribbon isn't as long as the burlap or the fabric, and that's because I cut the ribbon right after the letter, and then I did a V shape of these two. So once you have all of your letters, you layer these on top of each other so they're centered. And since I have all of my grandkids' names done over there, I am just taking the letters for joy, because this would be a cute ornament to put on our tree. It doesn't have to be for a person. You can do any saying you want. So then I just take the glue gun, I add some glue right in the center back there, and I place this where I want it. So I'm putting the J down. And that's going to adhere all 3 layers, because the ribbon is a mesh, so there's holes in it. The burlap has holes, so it all goes through to the fabric. So you don't have to glue each of those layers. So I'm going to do the O next. And you want to use a nice amount of glue right in the center. You don't want to use so much it's going to seep out everywhere. So there's the O, and then the Y. And you can buy these Scrabble letters bulk several places. So that's what I did. I had bought both colors in bulk, and was able to get all the kids' names. So that's what you have right there. And then as I was creating this, I kept thinking, okay, so what do I want to do next? And trying to determine all of the steps. Well, I knew I didn't want the mesh quite as long as everything else. So I'm going to trim that off right. So just you have just a little tiny bit of the fringe there. And then I'm going to cut both of these in a V. And I want it just about a half an inch. I mean, it doesn't have to be precise by any means. And you can do this by folding this in half like this and hold those two layers together and just coming up in a V. So there you have it. Quick, easy, and it just gave it a little cuteness. I didn't want to do the mesh that way because it has such big holes. It would just be all little little lines. So I thought it would look better this way. And then I want to do a bow up at the top. So when I did my ribbon or my fabric, I actually tore all of my fabric. Like I put a snip in it and then I tore it. So I had the raw edges like this. And then I wanted the same look for the bow. So I took and did, let me measure, I think it's just over a half inch. Yeah, it's between a half and 3/4. So I took this and I wanted some of the burlap also. So I took this and some of the burlap. Sorry about that. So I took this and the burlap and I wanted it, let's see how wide this is. I think it's about 2.5 inches. Yeah, about 2.5 inches. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut the fabric and then I'm going to cut the burlap in between the two lines. So then I can go ahead and pull one off here and one off here. And then you have this the same look. I lost my screen, guys. There we go. I lost you when that phone went off. So that way you have the same look going on for the bow. And I just took and put them on top of each other. And then I wanted to use twine, but it was so thick that what I did was I took the twine and took it apart. So the twine that I have is actually 3-ply. So I took it apart to create all of this. So that way I had a thinner piece of twine and it gave it that really cool bumpy look. So I like that. And I took this and I simply put it in the front of the burlap and the fabric and turned it over. And I eyeballed the center. And then simply I held on with my fingers so it would stay straight. And I gave it a knot. And this is the front. And then with that, I just put a knot at the end of the twine. So that's part of the bow. And we're going to attach that onto the top here. And you can see where that's the hanger. Just like that. So we're going to attach that. And I'm just going to put glue right in the middle there, because I want the ribbon to flow. I want it to be able to move. So I'm going to attach that right there. And then I wanted another bow on top. So I took some of my fabric and I cut it, or I tore it again, under a 1/2 inch. So it's about 3/8 of an inch. And with that, I simply made a bow. And I'm going to glue that bow right on top of that first ribbon. Like this. And I kept the tails long. I think this might be a little too long for Joy, so I'm going to trim this up. I'm just trimming it at an angle, like that. And then I wanted a bell on there, so what I did was, let me see if I can find the one I have here. I have these little tiny jingle bells, and I took a piece of that twine and threaded it through the twine and put it in the center. And then I tied it to keep it in place. And then I made a bow, like this one. So you can see right there, I made a bow. And then I love how the twine has that ruffly effect. So for this, I'm going to add another little piece of glue. And then put that right on top of the other bow. See how that's coming together? I mean, it's all these textures and all these layers. Now I want to trim this just a touch. So I had this done and I thought, well, I really wanted to put the year on there. So with my computer, I simply found a font I liked. I don't think you can see that. Okay, there you go. I found a font I liked and I typed it out, I think about 20 times. So I had it on a full sheet of paper. And then I cut them out. And I cut them out very narrow. And I did a notch at one end. And then I took just a little bit of ink to ink up those edges, just to give it a little distress. That you can do, you don't have to do. You can make your year tag much bigger than this, but I thought this was a good size to tuck right in there. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to tuck it in and glue it, but I want to see how long I want it. That's a little longer than I want it, so I'm just going to trim it. So this is, I want to say it's just over an inch. Yep, about 1.25 inches. And I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of glue just on that one end. And I'm just going to tuck it right in there so that you can see it, but it's not in the way of anything. And that's it. I mean, they're so quick and easy to make, but I think they're just adorable. And while I don't have a grandchild with the name Joy, I will show you. I'm going to shut my glue gun. I will show you what I do have over here, because I have a entire craft sheet, if I can grab it, with all of the components for all of my grandkids. So I had them ready up to this point. I have to do the bows and the ribbons and all of that. But there they are, waiting to be finished. But I just think they turned out so cute. And I do an ornament for them every single year. And this year I just wanted to do something a little different than I've done in the past. And I thought this was a good result. And I like to have the year on there so that if they save their ornaments, they will have them from the time they were born until they're all grown up. So that is my project for today. I did not see any of the messages or comments. So
I went ahead and highlighted a couple for you, but your camera's off.
I know.
Okay.
Because I was going from mirrored to unmirrored.
Got it.
So there we go.
There we go.
We'll bring Lisa back in. Sorry about the phone call, guys. I usually have my phone shut off except for emergencies, and I work for the city, and the mayor's been calling me all day. So it was him. So I'll call him back. Not that was an emergency, because he's been calling all day and we're talking about something, but
yeah. Well, it's part of working from your home. I mean, there's only so much.
Well, I do have Wednesdays off. It's not like I'm working for the city today, but
no, I meant
when we can get things done, we call and talk to each other. So
right, but I meant when we're doing our lives from home.
Oh,
I mean, from our.
We try so hard. Like, I have my home phone, because I'm one of the few people that still have a home phone, and it's out there.
Yep.
But yeah. So Dorothy,
usually Siri goes off on my watch. You're right in the middle of a live. It's like never fails.
No,
those ornaments were adorable.
Aren't they cute?
Absolutely.
The Scrabble tiles, you can get them on Amazon. You can get them on Walmart.com.
Yeah, I put a link in for Amazon. I put a link in for Amazon because Gina asked.
Yep. So you can get them at either one of those places, and you can buy them in bulk. And they come with extra of the few letters you might need. I think I know I was missing 2 letters.
Oh.
Out of all of this, I was missing 2 letters.
Wow.
So on here for Isaac, for the C, I have rub-on letters from scrapbooking. So I used that. And the other one is who? Oh,
that's perfect.
Huck. So for the H.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And I figured they're not going to know. I mean, Isaac is old enough. He might say, hey, how come there's not a number by my C? But, I mean, you do what you can do.
They don't care. They're just happy that you do it for them every year.
Oh, Rebecca still has a home phone too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, So, okay. So Laura Lee says, I love this. I have some 4-inch square Scrabble tiles I made in my stash. How fun would that be?
Be so cool.
Yeah.
Because that's something you
Isabel.
could hang on your wall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be so cool. Isabel says, that would also be a great design for including a piece of woven on one of, oh, Juliana's looms.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
You could also include some really interesting fibers.
You
Yeah.
could. There's so much you could do. I was
Yeah.
so when I was doing this, I was just going to do the fabric and the burlap, and then I thought, "Ah, it needs something." So then I got the woven ribbon, which is perfect
Yep.
because it has that little bit of sparkle. And then my plan was this was longer. This was longer. So I was going to just take and fold it back and put something through there. But then I thought, I just want to add more because
Yep.
I really do think, like Lisa, it's in the details.
It's in the details.
And while that would have been fine to, because I started this about 1.5 inches down, so this could totally be folded over, and it would look fine, and
Mm-hmm.
those would be quick. Um, so when I did the first bow, while it looked fine, I wanted more, so I added the other two. But I wanted the bell on there too,
Yes.
So I
It's
mean,
those little tiny details that make it so cool, though.
I know, I know. But yeah, I do love how it turned out and so easy.
Okay, so I put the link in for Amazon for Gina, and then who else? And then Isabel had another comment.
Gina,
This,
if you wait a minute, I will grab an Amazon link with our affiliate link.
oh, yeah, because I did not do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Isabel says this could be a lovely alternative to a Christmas card, and friends and family could keep the ornament as a tree decoration.
That's
Yes,
true. That would
yes,
be
yes,
awesome.
yes. I used to do that years ago when I first started stamping because I was so enthralled with all of it, and then my mom, we had the boutique every year. So I did that for my family where I made them, little ornaments for just, I don't have 16 grandchildren though. So, it was easy for me to, and I don't have I got two brothers, so I don't have a large family except for Rich's side.
Well,
There's hundreds of them.
yeah, I mean, there's so much you could do,
Yeah, so much you can do.
so
Okay, did you see the one from Christine?
nope.
I have bags of the letters. I didn't know what to do with them.
Oh, see?
Well, now I know, she says. So, yeah. And Kelly says she loves this project.
Oh, good. I like it. I'm glad. I mean, I I was
Okay.
working on several things when we were out for a few weeks, and this was
Yeah.
one of them, and I still have to finish them. But I can do it, like, I have everything piled, like, all of my bells and all of my twine, so I can sit
Yeah.
and I need my reading glasses to do that because
Yep.
while that hole isn't so small, the twine, even though I shredded it or tore it apart, 3 plies, it shreds as it goes through there.
Yep.
So then I have to add just a little bit of glue.
That's what I
So
do when I'm
and
doing
let
it too.
dry so I can get it through there.
Yep. Okay. What Rebecca says, I'm down to making 4 annual ornaments
Oh wow.
until there are more babies. Yeah,
They'll come.
I think mine are all done with the whole baby thing. Well, Michael doesn't, he has chosen to not father any children, but Rochelle's got her 3, and my oldest is going to be 21 next week. No, November, sorry.
Oldest
November.
grandchild.
Yes, grandchild. Oh God, could you imagine having a child? Oh, nope, 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 nope.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Time
Bella
goes so
is gonna be
fast.
21. Yes. It's
Yeah,
just that's crazy. Like, wow. And it just flies right by. Time just kind of just,
it
there it
does.
goes.
Doesn't stop for no one.
Nope.
No.
But yeah, that was a really cool project. I loved it. I like the rustic look of it. I don't do a whole lot of rustic look because
No.
me, I like
You
colors
do
and
cutesy.
cute. So
Yep.
yeah, but I love that.
Well,
That
I
was
like all the
great.
textures
Yeah.
of the twine and the wood and,
Yep.
the
Yep.
fabric. So,
And it all makes a difference, right?
yeah.
I love it.
Well, good. Good, good, good.
Okay.
Gina, you're welcome.
You're welcome, Gina. She's too funny.
Well,
Do not text while you're driving, Gina.
she said I was.
Oh, she was driving. Okay.
Maybe I don't think she still is.
Don't
I
don't
hope.
tell us. Yeah. We
Don't
don't want you,
don't tell us either way. No.
yeah. We don't want you to get in trouble or.
So, like, share, and comment so you can be entered for next week's giveaway, which
Mm,
is some of Gwen Studios products.
yes.
And we have the winner for last week for the $25 gift card for Eileen's Etsy shop.
Yep.
And Lisa, where's your crown? No.
It's over here. It's on top of my cricket. And I'm excited again because she's in here. So Kelly Stoller won the $25 gift card for
Oh, yay,
Eileen's
Kelly.
shop. So congratulations, Kelly.
We love when
Yay.
you're here.
I love it when they're here. It's so much more fun.
Gina has 2 grands, but her 5th great grand arrives December 12th.
Wow,
Congratulations.
nice.
That is a blessing.
Yes.
Such a blessing. I mean,
Yep.
I won't have any of those for a while. Hopefully. I have 2 16-year-old grandchildren. But
Yeah.
hopefully. Lisa, hers is 21, so it
Yeah,
depends.
I mean, I know that, she wants to get married. I think her boyfriend's gonna propose pretty
Mhm.
soon.
Love
Yeah.
that.
She's still in Mississippi because she's still in the Air Force, so she's stationed in Mississippi. But Rochelle and Billy are gonna go for her birthday.
Oh,
They're gonna go visit with her for her 21st. She was gonna come out because Rochelle wanted to take her to Vegas.
oh,
Since she would be
her 21st.
21,
Yep.
Tina, she was going to go out to your neck of the woods, but then something happened with the Air Force or something. So Bella has to stay. So I think Rochelle and Billy are going to her. So, but
I remember one time John actually being home, and he was supposed to be here 2 weeks, and he was here like 3 days,
yeah,
and he got called back.
yeah.
It was like,
I
you
know.
can't depend on it. Yeah.
Yeah. But John's, he's in a much higher,
But
position.
that was when he had only been in for about 3 years.
Oh,
That was
really?
early.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
early. I mean, John has now been in 16,
Yeah.
17 years. 17.
Yeah. Because he was in before we started Bella.
Yep. Yep. He
Yeah.
was he went in the year David and Jenny got married, and they had Blake a year later.
Yeah.
So I can go by Blake's age.
That's how I go by how Rich and I's anniversary, right? Because I go by Rochelle's age.
Yeah.
I know Rochelle's going to be 44 in December, so that means my 45th is coming up in March. And that's how I remember.
See? That works.
Whatever to get the brain moving the right way.
It all helps, right?
Oh my goodness, yes. Oh my goodness,
I
yes.
like the idea of adding a tiny cinnamon stick. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be very cool.
And that would be cool even if you did the loop of the fabric and you had the cinnamon stick coming across this way.
Ooh,
And you could do your
yeah.
hanger from that. That'd be cool. So many
Yeah.
possibilities. I love when you guys say what you would do because then
Yeah.
it gets all of our minds going.
Yep.
And it's like, I love it.
Yeah. Nice.
We
Oh,
want to invite all of you back this evening, those
yeah.
that will be awake, for the pajama party
Yeah.
because Lisa is the guest and she will be doing a project.
Yep. Quick and
Yep.
easy.
Quick and easy.
But oh so pretty.
Very pretty. Yeah,
Yes.
very pretty.
It's very pretty.
So yeah, come and join us for the pajama party. And if you have something to share, you can come on live with us. We love that aspect of it, that you
I
can come
think
on live with us on the pajama party
yeah,
and
I
show
think
us
that's
what you're
cool.
creating.
Yeah, I think
That
that is so cool to
it
let,
is. It's such
to
a
let
nice
everybody
feature.
come in and share their own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys have got great ideas.
And next week, live for the pajama party, I will be at Miss Julie McGuffey's house. So she
Oh,
will
that's
be there
right.
with me.
That's right.
And we will have her share something very cool because she has so much stuff.
Oh my gosh.
The woman, Julie McGuffey, has done over 100 how-to books.
Yeah, yeah. Julie,
The woman is amazing.
she is amazing. Yep. She is amazing. Oh, thank you, Isabel.
It's so sweet.
I try. I try.
These Christmas little somethings are going to be fun to work on this time of year, right? And it's never too early
Yeah,
because
yeah, not yeah, because
before you know it,
it comes and it's just like right there. I do miss not doing Halloween this year because I always do something Halloweenish.
she's doing something next week though
I am.
for Halloween.
I am doing something next week for Halloween, but that's only like a couple days before. But and it's going to be not not a big Halloween thing like I would normally do because I like to do like
Centerpieces.
yeah, I like to do fun stuff that I can put out for the holidays. We just had our scary movie night, so I like to put stuff out for that. And we're gonna have another scary movie night. So yeah. So
Thank you,
all good.
Dorothy. Thank you, Gina.
Yeah, you
You
guys are
guys
amazing.
really, we love that you guys are here.
Yep.
I wish I could join you tonight, but I have an appointment tomorrow morning, so I'll need to get to sleep early. Yeah, Dorothy, we totally get it.
Yes, we do.
And the reason we chose 9:00 was, well, it's 10:00 Eastern time and 7:00 Lisa's time, 9:00 for us. Everybody could have their pajamas on at that time. And
Yeah.
if we did it too early on the West Coast, it'd be 5:00,
Yeah. Yeah.
And this way, plus traditionally when we started pajama parties, they were done at 9:00.
Right. Yeah. When you guys were doing them years ago. Yeah.
By that time, my husband's already up going to sleep. So I can come in here and
and play.
Yeah.
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 Exactly. I think it's a good time, because it's like right in the middle. It's not too late. It's not too early. It's just right in the middle.
But I know for some people it is. Like Isabel, I mean,
Yeah.
that's like 3:00 in the morning for her. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't
not for our out of the country folks.
No. And Helen too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Yeah.
But thank you all for being here. We appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. We do.
Always. Yep.
Yes. So Lisa will be back here next week at noon Central Time.
Yep.
I'm traveling, but I will be at the pajama party next week and tonight with Lisa as our guest. So
Yay. I'll be there.
join if you are able, and thank you all, and make sure you take some time to craft.
Yes, because it's good for your soul.
It truly
It
is.
really is. Gina, you take care of yourself. I know you've been having some struggles.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I get
I'm
it, girl.
sending prayers always.
Yep. Always. All right, you guys. I'll see you next week. Or
Bye,
tonight.
everyone.